Hello, good day, welcome back once again. Today we have this very nice looking problem from Harvard University. And indeed, this problem is difficult. But how can we approach this kind of problem? In this video, I will make use of some algebraic manipulations. And guess what? The solution is awesome. Okay? Here we're given that x to the first power plus y to the first power plus z to the first power equals 1. X to the second power plus y to the second power plus z to the second power equals 2. X to the third power plus y to the third power plus z to the third power equals 3. Here we're going to find the product of x, y, and z. Right? Okay, now let's get into the video. From the given equation 1, we have x plus y plus z, which is equal to 1. Let's go ahead and square both sides. Now when we square both sides from the left, we're going to have x squared plus y squared plus z squared. Then we have here plus 2 into bracket xy plus yz plus xz, and this will be equal to 1 squared, which is 1. Okay, now from equation 2, x squared plus y squared plus z squared is given as 2, right? So here we're going to make the substitution. From here, instead of x squared plus y squared plus z squared, we'll replace that with 2. Then plus here 2 into bracket xy plus yz plus xc, this equals 1. Now the next thing to do, we're going to solve for the sum of their products, right? That is xy plus yz plus xz. And how do we solve this? This is just a simple equation. Subtract 2 from both sides and divide by 2. We're going to find out that xy plus yz plus xz equals 1 minus 2 here is negative 1. Then remember we're dividing by 2, which will give us negative 1 over 2. Awesome. Okay, but this is not the solution yet, right? Because we're going to find x times y times z. Okay, now from equation 1 again, we have x plus y plus z equals 1. This time around, let's go ahead and cube both sides. Now, when you cubed the left hand side, or we can actually write it as, remember when we have a raised to the power of b plus c. This is the same as a raised to the power of b multiplied by a raised to the power of c, right? So this 3 right over here is the same as 2 plus 1, right? Then we're going to have x plus y plus z to the first power, then multiply by x plus y plus z to the second power, right? Then this equals 1 cubed will give us 1. You know why? The expansion of this is already given here, right? From the left hand side here. So all we need to do is to multiply throughout by x plus y plus z. So here we're going to write as x plus y plus z, then multiply by, here is the expansion, right? X squared plus y squared plus z squared. This time around, we're not going to factor out these two as we did here. So we're going to have x 2xy then plus 2yz plus 2xz. And the whole of this equals 1. Okay, from here, remember x here, we multiply the whole terms in this bracket, plus y here, we multiply the whole of this term in this bracket, then plus z, which will multiply the whole terms in the bracket as well. When you do that, we get x cubed plus, x times y squared will give us xy squared. So I hope you get the idea. Then we're going to have xz squared plus 2x squared y, right? Then plus 2xyz. 2xyz, right? Then plus 2x squared z. So I think we're done with the first term here, multiplying the whole of these terms in the second bracket, right? Then we proceed with the next term here, plus y. We multiply everything. So we're going to have plus y times x squared will give us x squared y, right? Then plus y times y squared will give us y cubed. Plus y times z squared will give us yz squared. Hope I'm right? Yes. Yz squared plus, if we continue, 2xy squared plus 2y squared z, then plus 2xyz. So we're done with the second term here. Let's go to the third term. So we're going to have plus z times x squared will give us x squared z. If we continue, we get plus y squared z plus z cubed plus 2xyz plus 2yz squared plus 2xz squared. Remember, the whole of this equals 1. Okay, now the next thing to do here is to group and make a little bit simplification so that everything will look nicer, right? So here, first of all, x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed. So we have x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed. Get the idea? Then plus, remember 2xy is in 3 places, so we have 6xyz. Then plus, okay, now this time around we have to sum, so we have 3x squared y. Check it out, you will see it. 3xy squared plus 3xz squared plus 3x squared z plus 3y squared z plus, there must be 6 of them, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then remaining yz squared, which is in 3 places, right? So we have 3yz squared. Remember, the whole of this equals 1. Amazing. Oh, okay. Now from this term here, remember we have a common factor, which is 3. So here, x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed, then plus 6xyz. From here we factor out 3, then we're left with x squared y plus xy squared plus xz squared plus x squared z plus y squared z plus yz squared, close bracket, equals 1. Now, take note of the following. The product of x plus y plus z multiplied by x, y plus y, z plus xz. When you expand this and subtract 3xy z, this will give us this term which is in the bracket, these terms. So that will be x squared y plus xy squared plus xz squared plus x squared z plus y squared z plus yz squared. I hope that is amazing, right? Okay, so we can see when you try this and subtract this, this is exactly what you're going to get. You can do that. That one is left for you, right? Now let's go ahead and continue the beautiful thing we have been doing. Okay, so from here we're going to replace the whole of these terms in the bracket with this, right? You know why? The value for this, the value for this is given. This time around, this value is given. Therefore, we're going to have xyz fixed somewhere and fixed somewhere in the bracket, which will enable us to solve for xyz. Okay, now before we continue, please support my channel. I need to get a teaching tab and a stylus pen so that I can enable this video quality to be awesome. Please subscribe. Please, you can join my membership club. That is, if you go to this my platform here, my channel here, you will see where they write join. Please click on it and join. Any amount is good. I will really appreciate. Thank you. Now let's go back to the problem. Here, x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed, that is what we have right over here, plus z cubed, then plus here 6xyz, then plus 3. Now in the bracket here, we're going to have the product of x plus y plus z and xy plus yz plus xz minus 3xyz, right? Then the whole of this equals 1. Now make a substitution, then solve for xyz. Now x cubed plus y cubed plus z cubed according to the problem equals 3. So we have 3 plus here 6xyz. Then plus 3 into brackets here. X plus y plus z is 1. Multiply by xy plus yz plus xz. Remember, we got the value. And what was the value? Negative 1/2, right? So here we have to multiply this one by negative 1/2. Then we're subtracting 3xyz. So we can see what is going on. So we can easily solve for x times y times z, right? From here. Okay, so from here we just need to do a little bit simplifications, right? Okay, so from here we have plus 3 into bracket. Here this is going to be negative 1/2 minus 3xyz. This equals 1. And from here 3 plus 6xyz plus 3 times negative 1/2 will give us negative 3/2. Then here plus 3 times negative 3xyz will give us negative 9xyz, which is equal to 1. Okay, from here 3 minus 3/2, that will give us 3/2, right? Then that 3/2 crossing over will become minus, so we're going to subtract it. Okay, now from here 6xyz minus 9xyz will give us negative 3xyz. This equals, remember, this minus this will give us 3/2. Then 1 minus 3/2 will give us negative 1/2. First, cancel this negative sign from both sides. From here, we get 3xyz equals 1/2. Divide both sides by 3, and here we come up with a solution. X times y times z equals 1/6. Beautiful. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment, and share. Bye-bye.